This is a Plantronics Voyager Legend Bluetooth headset. I was able to update the firmware of this headset using my Mac. However, you can't change any of the settings of this headset on the Mac. The Mac version only allows you to update the firmware and not any of the settings. So for example, this headset has what's called a smart sensor somewhere in here that when you put it onto your ear, it will automatically transfer your phone call from your iPhone, Android, whatever, to the headset. And when you take it off of your ear, it detects that you've taken it off, and it routes your call back to your phone. The problem is the sensor in this headset is faulty, and it will, during a call, randomly connect and disconnect your call back and forth between the headset and the phone. I was told by Plantronics support that there is an option to disable the sensor, and that to do so, I needed to use the Plantronics My Headset software, which, as I said, does not have the option in the Mac version, but does in the PC version. So I have the PC version here. I'm not going to connect the headset just yet, because I wanted to show that I am starting with a clean slate here. I just, well, I guess this doesn't really show, but I just uninstalled the software. Now, getting the software is a whole other story. So let's start with my favorite browser, Firefox. And this computer is a little slow, so it is going to... Oh, I didn't click on it. There we go. It will take a second to load. But as you can see, the My Headset software is not in the programs and features anymore, so it's been completely reinstalled. Or uninstalled, not installed at all. So now we are going to the website. Again, it's a little slow. Sorry about that. In fact, it's not even... Oop, looks like I clicked on it twice. My bad. Here we go. So this is the Plantronics My Headset Updater website. This is where I was told to go to do this. So I select the Voyager Legend. This is the headset I have. And as you can see, those are the options you can change, including the smart sensors, which is what I want to do. So I click on Get Started, and it says, okay, first you have to download the software. Okay, so let's start it. And as you can see, typically there's going to be some kind of pop-up that says, run, open, save, allow, accept, whatever. But nothing comes up. So you click on download, and it says in progress. However, there's no pop-up, no dialog box, and if I go up here into the downloads, there is nothing downloading. Show all downloads. As you can see, there's nothing downloading. And I've let this sit, thinking, maybe it's got to contact the server or something. The server is under heavy load. It's going to take a while to actually get the file. No. It will sit here for, I don't know, maybe like 3 minutes. And then this screen here will turn orange. And it will be like, whoa, you didn't install the software. Please try again. And no matter what you do, there's actually no button to download the software. Usually on a, regular, download website, there would be a link that would say, if the download didn't start, click here to manually start it. This website does not offer that link, so you can't actually do anything. It just sits here, you're screwed. So I thought, okay, let's try another browser. So let's try Chrome. Chrome is another popular browser a lot of people use. So we'll open up Chrome, and it will probably brings up the same website, because that's what I was last on. And we scroll down. I have the Voyager Legend, and we get started. And we click Start. And again, we click Download, and let's see if anything happens. Nope, nothing. No option to download the software, no option to run it, nothing at all. Let me go back to Firefox, and it will probably, so you can see that it timed out and it says, whoa, it's not installed. Well, because you didn't let me install it. So the only way I was able to actually get the software installed is to use Internet Explorer. Not exactly my favorite choice of browsers, but in this case, it was the only way I could actually get the software to install. So let me go here and copy that URL. Go back here, paste, go. And we go to the website. We click on Voyager Legend, get started, start, download, and it doesn't actually start downloading. However, it does say only secure content is displayed, and it gives you an option to show all content. So if you click on show all content, the page reloads. However, this time when you actually select download, it will actually let you download it. So we click on download. Now watch, when I click on download, boom, there's the download. So as you can see, Plantronics Emerald Spokes Installer EXE 36 megabytes. And you can see I have the option to run or save it. So I'm just going to run it, which will automatically download and start the installation. So as you can see now, I'm actually able to install this software. Firefox and Chrome didn't give me any kind of option to actually download or run this. Internet Explorer was the only way I could get this far, and that was only after allowing unsafe content. So we'll give this a second to install. Successful. So it's installed, and this doesn't really do anything after you install it. So we go to start, and look, it's there in the history because I had used it before, so it remembers. Now that I've reinstalled it, it remembers that I've opened it many times. So now I move this window up, which always appears off screen, and it says, welcome to the My Headset Updater. Manage firmware updates and settings for your Plantronics Voyager Edge. Now, I didn't select the Edge when it asked me to select the headset. Why it even makes me select one? It should just know by auto detect. It says that this is for the Voyager Edge, even though I selected the Voyager Legend. But regardless, it says connect device using USB cable. So at this point, we will actually do that. And we will snap this in and listen for the sound on the computer. Let me make sure the volume is turned up. It is. And you will hear the dun noise it makes when you connect it. You hear that? So the PC recognizes it. As you can see, there's a light. Well, there was a light. It goes on and off. But the light was on, it's connected. And let's refresh this page. I mean, it's already, now see, look, it wants us to start over again. So let's start over again. This time we're going to be sure that we didn't click on Edge, we clicked on Legend. And we're going to get started. We're going to start, and it wants us to download the software again, even though it's already installed. And here we go again in this loop where I have to show all content, and then it actually allows me to download. But we don't need to do that because we already have the software downloaded, installed, and running right here. But as you can see, it doesn't allow you to actually do anything. It just says plug in the Edge, which I don't have the Edge. And, I mean, there's really no options. You can go to About, that doesn't do anything. Help, even though it's grayed out, that actually does something. Look, there's another About menu there. That's confusing. And it says supported headsets, the Edge. I don't know why it's only giving me the version for the Edge when I don't have the Edge. I told it that. Let's see, support. This just gives us some links. I've already emailed support. They told me that I need to, they said, oh, well, it is compatible, even though I told them it's not working. They said, oh, well, it's compatible with Firefox and Chrome, and they did say that it does work with Internet Explorer, but only after you allow the unsecure content, which I've shown you I've done. And again, we go back to this page where you have to select your headset. I feel like I've done this a lot of times. Get started, start, here we go again, download, and it just gives me the same installer that it did before. And I've already installed it. And that's just programs and features. If I refresh this, you'll see it's installed. And let's scroll down. There it is. I have the Plantronics My Headset Updater installed, and yet it does not work. It does not auto-detect. It does not allow me to go any further, even though the software is installed, as you saw, and the headset is plugged in, even though it says it is not plugged in. This is a huge problem, Plantronics. Come on, I paid a lot of money for this headset. I shouldn't have to go through all these hoops to get this far. 3 browsers. I've tested Windows 7. I've tested my work computer on Windows 8. And again, on my Mac, which doesn't even have the extra options. Come on. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to go through all this. We need to find a fix for this very soon. This is the end of this demonstration video, and I hope you find it helpful. Goodbye.